in Orlando and every bit of film that came through. Because, you know, like you, this was all I was going to do. Like, I decided when I was 16, and I was lucky enough to start working when I was 16. I said, this is it. And along the road that I talked about earlier in terms of not wanting, I didn't even really know the world was bigger than it was. That I just thought, oh, okay, so I want to work, and my biggest goal was maybe Broadway. Maybe theater would be, like, I didn't know anything from TV or film, because to me, that's such a distant place. Florida's here. You know, the farthest that I went was Atlanta to shoot things. I thought, okay, that's the world, and I'm going to try to become big in that world. Met a lady when I was doing an independent film. She and her husband were starting an improv company, and I didn't know what improv was. She goes, oh yeah, it's improv, it's theater that you make up on the spot. I'm like, well, that sounds cool, I'll try it. Got into the company, loved it. When they formed a real company, then I was one of the first people to do that, and we formed this group called SAC Theater in Orlando. Grew up, did theater sports there, and still there to this day. And a group of us, 7 of us, came out to LA, and we formed a group called the House Full of Honkies. And we started performing at the Acme Comedy Theater and for drag queens in North Hollywood, and just performing anywhere that we could. I was working at Universal Studios as the Wolfman and Dracula in the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Show. I was in blackface. Which, haha here, but when that shit goes online, because everyone's videotaping, all it'll be is a dance remix of me going blah, 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 blackface. But the improv wasn't the goal. Like that was just a thing. Like once I moved out here, I said, okay, I want a sitcom, and I'm gonna act, and I'm gonna do this. So that's why it's funny to me still that Whose Line was my big break, because oh, you're the improv guy. It's like improv was a thing that I liked. Yeah. But you know, I didn't know, so I'm happy it happened. You know, so that was the genesis, and piggybacking on what you said about the skill, we worked on that for such a long time that I'm like you. I do get offended. I get offended at a little piece of me, and I try not to show it, but whenever anyone comes up, goes, hey, I love you on such and such and such, but it always comes back to improv. I do improv too, in my college group with a couple of friends of mine, and we do exactly what you do. Now, I understand what the thought is. It isn't meant to offend, but the end thing is, I've worked a long time. This isn't like I can go into another field at some point. This is it. This is my life. This is it. So you just distilled it down to, what you do, I can do the same shit now. Look, blackface. So that's a little, because this is a non-tangible thing. This isn't like any other job where you go to the ride or you do your thing, and I can build this thing. I can build that thing. I can't build shit. I can make stuff up. That's all I can do, and I can go on camera. That's it.
When I first came out here, I went to see House Full of Honkies, and it was like the best improv show in town. And you just got started, like it was slow build. Then you would pack the house every single night, and then when things really start popping for you, and you had to leave, and they were doing shows without you sometimes. The good thing was when it was House Full of Honkies, there was a black dude there, so it was like House Full of Honkies, but there's a black dude. Then he left, and it really was just House Full of Honkies. People came looking for some irony and shit, but there was no irony. It was a bunch of honkies with a green stag.
Which I would actually pay to go see. Then I started my own group called A Spade Theater. Didn't last too long because no irony whatsoever. Just
damn, y'all searching. I'm gonna put chicken up in there.